So what's incredible about life is that when you choose to decide what feels right to you, everything starts to fall into place. But everything seems like it's falling out of place. It's funny how a lot of people want to say inspiration, motivation, self-development, it's garbage. I kind of agree that motivation and inspiration doesn't last a while unless you allow it to really be embedded in your subconscious mind and really develop it and apply it to your life. But I do believe that self-development is highly important to every single person's lifestyle. Not just, it doesn't matter what any lifestyle you have, it's important to the fact that you are developing yourself, you are improving yourself, and you're being better than the person that you were yesterday. So this book, I know a lot of people suggest the Bible, but this book is really powerful because it really brings you into a state of awareness where you take fear and you face it, and how fear is just a man-made experience. It's a man-made predicament where we allow ourselves to blame something outside of ourselves, when really fear is a construct of a lie that we choose to believe in. If you ever look at the word belief, it has lie in it. So get rid of the BE and get rid of the FS. Just got lie in it. So it's powerful when you start to understand the lie that you've been believing in this whole time. Let's see if I can stand you guys up somewhere. Yeah. So when you really get in tune with yourself and in life, you start to find out what's really truly resonating with your heart. So the most important thing to do for yourself is really go into your core, go inside. I know a lot of you guys listen to spiritual gurus, or you listen to a lot of people who are spiritual, who are into religion, or everything. I'm not bashing on those people, but I'm telling you here right now, use the essence of love to go inside yourself and to face all the things that you feel are not really bringing you benefit. And face those things, because there's a lot of things that are not in the physical world that are really sticking to us. See, in this book, I just read one chapter. Actually, I'm on the 7th chapter, and it was saying how as we were born with what our ancestors were embedded in. And so that was really saying how we were born with what our ancestors believed in. So now, but we have the ability as we grow older to transmute, to change, and to transform that belief into something that we want to believe in. So it's truly important to understand the power that you hold, because that power is going to lead you into a whole new world that we're scared of. A whole new unknown world that's really going to show us in depth what we've been desiring. We've been too fearful lately. I know this whole world is on a vibrational wavelength that we've been too fearful to go after what we want. But it's about time that we take the risk, we fail forward, and we actually desire to see not only the longevity, but to see what we're capable of. So I wanted to share this with you guys because it's important and crucial to always grow every single day. We're not taught to grow every day. We're taught just to be stagnant, stay still, do the same thing every day as a routine, go home and not worry about nothing, even though worrying is a huge fear in itself. But really what I mean is that we're taught to just not really focus on anything and just drift. Stop drifting. Your life is so magnificent, it's so important, you're needed, you're wanted, and you're loved. So it's highly critical that you really get into a state of awareness where you start to see life as enlightenment. Because we give life a reason to exist, but yet we have something to offer. Because the gift of life is to find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, the purpose of life is to give your gift away. Because when you find your gift, when you find what makes you full, or what makes you you without needing anything outside of you, you'll be able to give people a gift in order for them to see what's really laying inside of them, which they've been hiding. It's funny lately because I used to say that I was really lost, and I bet you used to say that I felt lost. I feel lost. But let me tell you something that I realized. You're not lost. You are hiding. We were hiding our true, authentic self from a world who does not teach us how to be authentic and real in ourselves. You were never lost. You were just hiding. Because most of us say we're fearful of success. No, we're fearful. No, a lot of us say we're fearful of failure, but we're really fearful of what we're capable of. Start going into those things you've been hiding about yourself, and start to really apply them and be them. Because those things that you feel like you've been hiding and they've kind of been holding you back because you keep hiding them, express those. Because like my good friend says, my partner in crime actually, in trading, he has said something deep to me when we went over our business and everything together. He said, the one thing that makes you feel like you need to keep going makes you grow. That's it. Adapt into not only your dream, not only your capability, but what makes you feel whole. Tap into that. That's your true capability. That's what you need to adapt into. Don't let fear get into you, because fear is man-made. It's literally just a belief that we've been taught, because we're wired for love and we're taught fear. Let me say that again. We're wired for love, but we're taught fear. That's a big thing. A big thing to be aware of. To remind you that you're wired for love, so you deserve more. So you need to act more, be more, do more. I understand you want more, you want to receive more, but you gotta give. It's just a cycle. It's just a cycle. And it's repetition. It's repetition. But let me tell you, the more you give, the more good you feel. The more good you feel, the more you can be. The more good you can be, the more good you can give. And that's how the world can become better. But do what is best for you, because really that's going to make you bring you true happiness. And honestly, there's nothing better than just being happy. And if you feel that it's wrong to be happy, those are entities that have been chained to you for so long that are not true. They are not true. You know how they are not true? Because they kept you in your comfort zone for so long. Stop being so comfortable. Start breaking through and rising and realizing your true essence. Because let me tell you, you can be comfortable and not get anywhere, but you can rise and risk and get somewhere. Like majority of successful people. Have you realized? There's only like what, 2.5% of successful people, but only maybe 98% of average, middle class, ordinary people. There's a lot to that. There's a reason to that. So tap into your true potential, tap into who you are, fall in love with who you are, and understand the fact that, like Leo Tizu said, oh, I love his quote. He said, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. It's so true. Master yourself, fall in love with it, and understand that love and gratitude are embedded in one vibration, one wavelength. When you align yourself with that wavelength and be grateful for it, life will have no choice but to give you more. To give you more. To give you what you've been asking for, but to give you 10 times more than that. Like a little kid who gets toys, and it's like, oh my God, I've been giving all these toys, but I've been giving more than what I asked for, and I'm so excited. That's literally how it is. The universe will give you more when you start to fall in love with yourself and not feel like you need anything outside of yourself to feel complete and to feel whole. When you start to realize that you're the one who completes yourself and feel whole, everything else is a bonus, and the universe will have no choice but to send you more. So be more, do more, give more, love more. And I guarantee you, your life will not only go the way that you expected it to, but it'll go way more than what you expected it to. And really, it starts with just loving yourself, being grateful, even though you're not where you want to be, and just flowing with life. I love you guys. It's been so long. I just been doing my own work on myself because it's so important to walk, speak, and do what you've been talking on, rather than just speaking on something that you don't give. And that was my fault. So I'm here to speak the truth to you guys, and to be the truth, and to speak the truth while sharing it with love. So I love you guys. Take care. I hope you got a lot of value. Comment, subscribe, and do what's best for you. I love you guys. Take care.